Welcome to the Blueprint Podcast, where the blueprint to understanding a new and unified world is in our shifting consciousness.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Blueprint Podcast. I'm Angela Blaha, your host. And today we're going to be talking all about enlightening the body, a journey to wellness and holistic being. So let's get started. So ancient wisdoms have, for example, Ayurveda, traditional Chinese medicines. These practices really provide deep wisdoms for enlightening the body and achieving optimal health, right? They provide a foundation that in our past as a human race have provided some real concrete information of the natural world, of how to use the natural world to keep ourselves healthy, to keep the physical body healthy. But in our modern culture today, we have ignored all of these practices and these ways of life. And our food has become very, very toxic, and our water and our air, we're just breathing in toxins all the time. So how can we use these ancient practices, right, to provide a more holistic approach to health, like literally focusing on the interconnectedness of the mind, the body, and the spirit? In Ayurveda, it's literally about eating according to your body style. They're called doshas. But eating according to your body style has really helped me understand the highs and lows of myself, and eating according to the seasons, because our bodies change with the seasons. So, that's a holistic approach. It's like looking at the food that we intake and how does it work with the natural world. Physical activity is crucial. It's a crucial element of enlightening the body, moving the body. This is also a key element to blue zone societies, which have the longest living people in the world. Like all of these kinds of things that I'm talking about today are components of blue zone societies. And how can we adapt their way of thinking, their way of believing, their way of living in this third dimensional frequency, and getting the ultimate life, having the ultimate of themselves. So there's a difference in hardcore workouts and activities that promote physical, mental, and spiritual well-being. For example, whether it's the flowing movement of yoga, or a meditative grace of Tai Chi, or the simplicity of just mindful walking, like just going out in nature and doing some very, very mindful movements or walking. Yoga, Tai Chi, mindful walking, these activities offer more than just physical benefits, which is really what the body is craving, I feel. These ways provide a path to a mindfulness, which helps us connect with our bodies on a deeper level. That's really what we're looking for here, is the body doesn't operate without the mind. It doesn't operate without the emotions. It doesn't operate without the soul self, right? Our energy, our frequency, our vibration. But moving into a very holistic perspective, mind shift, for example, it can help the body ascend much quicker. I can tell you that as a previous yoga instructor, I can verify that yoga is more than just a physical practice. It's literally a journey inward. And when I was instructing, that's where I took everyone that showed up for yoga. We went inward. So through breath work, meditation, mindful movement, bringing your focus into the muscle, into the bone, into the core of who you are, yoga literally helps us release tension, It increases flexibility, and it taps into the wisdoms inside the body. As we know, everything that we think and our emotions and our spirit all resides inside the physical form. That's the whole purpose of having a physical form, right? So we need to really bring it all together. Another way is nutrition, of course, for enlightenment. And nutrition plays a crucial role in our overall health. For example, mindful eating. I used to do a meditative practice with all of my meditation students of eating a grape, but I walked them through it step by step, and it was just such mindful eating. People never ate grapes the same way afterwards because it was all about the pleasures of the grape. What happens when it explodes in your mouth with that first crunch? And what happens as it goes down your throat and into your stomach? So there's ways of mindfully eating where the nutrition, where you can actually activate and emphasize the nutrition of the food that comes in. It to provide nourishment, real nourishment for the body. And using the right foods for your body style can contribute to the whole enlightenment, the whole ascension of the physical body, moving out of the body just being here for a certain amount of time and then, expecting it to die, or literally living a life with death at the end. Like, how are we living it? How are we ascending those belief systems? Do we really have to die? It's really part of the ascension process and what we're transforming as we go through the next several years. For me, being mindful of my eating habits is very crucial these days. And the body is really demanding almost that I'm paying attention, right? And the more I pay attention, it's not just fueling the body from a physical health, but it's also healing the body from past, from my mental, from my emotional states, and also bringing all of that into a oneness, a more unified field where we can really dive deeper into a holistic practice being of mind, body, and spirit. So from all the ancient wisdoms to mindful movements and nutrition, the path to ascension involves a holistic approach. We cannot move forward in a new earth or new frequencies or new vibrations without coming from this more holistic, unified approach. And we have to take into consideration the interconnectedness, the whole interconnectedness of our physical, our mental, emotional, and our spiritual selves. And every step that we take towards self-actualization, creating this more unified self, brings us closer to a very harmonious life. And isn't that what we're after? Feeling very harmonious within ourselves. Like, this is what oneness is. This is what ascension is. Having that self-actualized peace, right? That whole experience of harmony within yourself. So I want to thank you for joining me today on this episode. And as always, if you enjoyed today's discussion, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and please leave a review. And until next time.
Thank you for being with us today. To find out more about Angela, visit her website at www.angelablaha.com.